Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. And the very easy puzzle is called 2026 by Koktuslav. And here are the rules. We have irregular region Sudoku for 6x6, where we need to place the digits 1 through 6 once in each row, column, and region. And we have the sum of the digits on each main diagonal equals 26. So these 6 digits must add up to 26, and these 6 digits must add up to 26. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. So this is irregular region Sudoku. If we have 4 digits here, these two must match these two. So these two have to be here. They must be in these 2 digits because in this region, we're missing those 2 digits. So they have to be those. Then they must match 2 out of these 3. So these with this must be this red and yellow mix. These 2 digits must match these 2. So we'll make that pink and orange. So this is a pink-orange pair. The other pink and orange has to be here. So, Right, these 4 are the same. Pink and orange are here. This digit cannot be the same. It cannot be here. It's pink or orange there, so it cannot be here. It could be the same as yellow. These 2 reds cannot be any of these. This digit, okay, so these 2 digits are the same. Maybe it starts marking with letters. So this is A. We're going to make this A and B. This cannot be B, so this must be A, which makes that B. B can't be here, so B is one of those 2. A and B can't be here. Maybe just red and green. So this is red, that's green. Cannot be green. Green is here. Red cannot be any of these. Cannot be here. Red, where's red in this right central region, right lower right region? Cannot be any of these. Red has to be one of these 2, which means this can't be red, so this is a red-green pair here. Okay. Therefore, red cannot be any of these cells in this region, so red has to be one of these 2. Green, on the other hand, cannot be here or here in this region, so green has to be one of these 2. So green cannot be either of these, which match those, so this must be a red-green pair here. Since this is a red-green pair here, this can't be red, so this is red here, which means this can't be red here. It's green, which means this can't be green here. It's red. Red eliminates red here, so that's green, which means this can't be green. That's red. Green eliminates green here, so this is green. And we have 5 reds. We know where the last red has to be. It has to be there. We have 5 greens. We know where the last green has to be. It has to be there. Okay. This will mark as yellow. Yellow cannot be here. It cannot be either of these cells, so it must be here. Where is yellow in this lower right-hand region? It must be one of these two. So yellow cannot be either of these. Yellow then has to be in this right region, right central region, one of these two. Yellow cannot be here, cannot be any of these two. One of these two is yellow. So yellow could be any of these 4. That's not too helpful. Let's do pink and orange here. Orange cannot be any of these digits, so this must be orange there. Orange can't be here or here in this lower right-hand region, so orange has to be there. Cannot be orange here. Pink. So this is pink and orange here. Orange cannot be either of these two. Pink can't be any of these, so pink has to be one of these two, which means this cannot be pink here. This isn't that helpful as I thought it would be. Pink is one of these. We also have yellow and blue. So pink can't be here. Pink is one of these two. Pink can't be here. So pink is one of these two. Orange is here and here. Is that helpful? I'm not sure. Yellow's here. Yellow has to be here. Yellow has to be here. So then yellow has to be one of those two. Yellow cannot be here or here. Or here. So we have yellow as one of those two and yellow as one of these 3. We have 3 reds here and 2 greens and a yellow on this diagonal. What could that be? Can red ever What other digits do we have? This is a possibility. So this is blue, which makes that blue. So this can't be blue, and this can't be blue. No blue here, so blue has to be one of these two. So we've got blue here or blue here. Where is blue in this region? Can't be here, it has to be one of these 3. So it's actually one of these 2, so this cannot be blue here. We have a guaranteed blue there. So blue can't be here. Blue can't be here. So blue has to be one of these 2. Blue has to be one of these 3. Again, we have yellow here. That forces yellow to be there. Which means one of these 2 is yellow. This can't be yellow. This can't be yellow. So one of those 2 is yellow. So yellow is guaranteed to be here. Can be here. It could be one of these 3. Cannot be here. So yellow is one of these 2. And then yellow cannot be here. Yellow has to be one of these 2 there. Okay, then we have pink and orange. So this is pink, that's orange. We have a guaranteed digits here, so this must be pink here. This has to be orange or orange. This is pink, so this can't be pink, which forces that to be pink. So this is orange, orange. Orange eliminates orange here, so that's yellow, which means it can't be yellow. That's orange. That means pink is here. So pink cannot be here. Therefore, this is yellow. This can't be yellow here. It's pink, which forces yellow to not be here. That's blue. This could be blue or orange. Blue, orange, or pink. This is orange. Okay. This is blue, orange as a pair. Blue, orange, pink here. And pink or orange here. Blue's here. This can't be blue or pink. So this is orange. This can't be orange or pink. It's yellow. So no yellow here. No orange here. No orange here. Blue, pink, and blue, pink, orange as possibilities. So this is 5 unique digits. You cannot have 6 unique digits here, because if there are 6 unique digits, it does not add up to 26. It adds up to 21, because of the digits 1 through 6. So this cannot be blue. It has to be pink, which forces this not to be pink. That's blue. Pink eliminates pink here, so that's blue, which means this can't be blue. It's orange. No orange here. It's pink. No blue here. No orange here. So we have this way. We have 3 reds, 2 greens, and a yellow. This way we have a duplicate digit, and it must add up to 26. So 1 through 6 adds up to 21. So one digit being changed has to have a difference of 5. Well, the only way you can have a difference of 5 is going from 1 to 6 in the digits 1 through 6. So pink has to be 6 and blue has to be 1. Without 1 or 6 on this diagonal, so 2, 3, 4, wait, is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That adds up to 20. Yeah, 20 plus 6 is 26. Yeah. Okay. So 3 red without 6 or 1 on this diagonal, how can you add up to 26? I think you have to have 5 3 times, 4 twice, and a 3 would be my guess. Can you ever have 4 3 times? So 4 3 times is 12, plus 5 twice at most is 10. 12 plus 10 is 22. Plus 3 is 25. So the answer is no. You have to have 5 as the reds. Can you have 3 doubled? So here. 5 is 15. Plus 3 doubled is 6. That's 21 plus 4 is 25. So no, this has to be 4 doubled. So this is 4. 5 is 15 plus 4 is 23. So yellow has to be 3 and orange has to be 2. And that's the solution. Yeah, so this was basically just irregular Sudoku here. And it's basically figuring out what colors could go where. And yeah, I didn't do a very good job of explaining sort of where I was sort of going with this. irregular Sudokus can give you a lot of information based off of how the regions are shaped. But the thing is, I don't really have a general sense. I have a I do have a general sense of how I sort of want to attack irregular region Sudoku, but I can't encapsulate it into a pithy saying or something. So it's kind of hard to sort of explain where what I'm sort of thinking through when I'm going through this process. I hope it was kind of clear, but I mean, this is um if you got sort of lost in why I was attacking certain things, I can understand that. All I can tell you is sort of I go by instinct and seeing what sort of comes out of where things can be, right? But I don't really have sort of a path that I go through, especially in a regular region Sudoku. I've done a decent amount of them. Well, it's mainly really just chaos construction. So, but I've done a decent amount of irregular regions that I sort of have a general intuition on these things, but it's hard to basically um, verbalize them, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.